And let me speak to that, Bill. Not only are employers fearful of your, typically what happens when you start a company, right? You need to be forthfront and honest and say, you know what, I failed. As opposed to painting this picture that you're in a business, you did well. Well, if you're doing so well, why are you applying for a company? And you don't need to focus on just your successes. You need to focus on what did you do to get through your first year? What did you do to overcome this obstacle of creating income and generating a profit? Were you profitable? And if not, why were you not profitable, right? You need to translate it in terms where now they understand that not only do you understand what you had to go through to learn how to be an entrepreneur, but how can you apply this in a role that you may want to work for in a company so that it doesn't happen to their company. You have to put their interests. And as an entrepreneur, it's really about the customer. When you go apply for a job, who's the customer? Who's the customer? The customer is that company because they're paying you, right? They're the customer. So because they're paying you to do work. It's a trade-off, but the mind shift as an entrepreneur, when you are an employee, your employer is the customer. Your employer is the customer because they're paying you a check to do something. That's how I look at it today, right? And then you also have to understand how important their customers are to them and your direct line of impact to that customer for that company. If you can translate customer value from what you've done as an entrepreneur, you may not ever have to leave your job or your business venture because now you understand what customers